Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another NBA video. I'm going to be honest with you, I really don't know what happened last night. So, let's talk about FanDuel. Last night, I was in a contest. I had Drummond, Bamba, Sabonis, Anunoby, Danny Green, Seth Curry, Van Fleet, Maxey, and Trae Young. Going into the last game, the final game of the night, I had 350.9 as a score. I said, alright, you hit. Most likely this, you'll be in the green. I didn't think nothing of it. So I go about my business, play some PlayStation, watch some Seinfeld, try to relax for the night. Thinking I got some easy money. Right? Wrong. Do you know that after the game, when I went to check, I have fell out of contention, and I needed 353 to win. 353. You needed 353 on FanDuel last night to win. Top score in my contest, 413. 413 for FanDuel. Let me ask you a question. Who would have thought that with Terry Rozier coming back, LaMelo would shoot more, play better, and play more minutes? Who would have thought? Cole Anthony? Cole Anthony he's for real. DeJounte Murray, 30 fantasy points. Josh Giddey, he's for real. Duarte, 26.6 fantasy points. Wagner, he's for real. Markkanen, there was no Kevin Love, so he was a good play. Sabonis, who I had, and Drummond. When I say think outside the box, man, I really mean it. You can't just play good plays anymore. We in a different era of NBA DFS. If you think you're gonna just play a good play and win, it's not happening anymore. You can't be good at DFS. You can't be good at NBA DFS to win money. You can't be. You gotta be elite. You gotta really know what you're doing. You need a little bit of luck, yeah, but you gotta really know what you're doing. Because you just can't play good plays anymore. Boy, what a long night. What a long night it was. Alright. Enough of the crying. Let's get in with today's slate. I think we got a 5-gamer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. We got a 5-gamer. And you know the deal. You know the drill. We're going to start with DraftKings first. If you're new, we're not going to go into the whole spiel. Hit the bell, subscribe, thumbs up, let YouTube know that I'm trying to help you print money, and let YouTube help me by circulating the video so we grow our team. Alright, boys and girls. So today, there's no Middleton for Milwaukee. There's no Holiday. Giannis is questionable. I'm not playing Giannis today against Detroit. If he's playing or he's not playing, I'm not playing him. He's too much money. So, I'm just putting that out there. Let's start at point guard. At point guard, Sacramento versus Utah. Kind of a risky play, but I like Sacramento and Utah having a close game. So for that, I want Mitchell. Bam is questionable. If Bam does not play, I'm playing Tyler Hero. Pat Connaughton at 4,600 for small forward. He's hit or miss, but with the pricing, we have a little bit of room for error if he doesn't fulfill his fantasy points. Because to be honest with you, mid-range today is ugly. Mid-range today is disgusting. So, I'm trying to play players I know that's going to play. Wait, start one, play minutes, play at least 28 minutes and not 2, and shoot the basketball. Connaughton does a little bit of everything. If Giannis doesn't play, Connaughton's an amazing play. Power forward, watch what I'm doing. I'm going down to Giannis because for some reason, the last game he played, he was Tim Duncan. But when I played him, he was 0 for 3. No, that's not when I played him. I played him on 10-27. He had 1 point. No, I played him on the 25th. He had 3 rebounds, 8 points, 14 fantasy points. When I don't play him, he has 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 10 points. Yeah, okay. I'm playing him today. He's 3,100. If Giannis does not play, he's the best player on the slate. Price per dollar wise. But I'm not playing Giannis because Giannis is 11,600. You know what that means? At 11,600, you need like 70 fantasy points. You think you're gonna beat up on Detroit and they're gonna leave him in the game when he's already questionable? I don't think so. I'm paying down at center. You guys can do what you like. I'm playing Valanciunas. It's either going to be Valanciunas or Gobert. Ayton is questionable. If Ayton is out, Valanciunas is a lock for me. If Ayton is playing, I can still play Valanciunas, but I might consider Gobert. Because Rich Holmes is not stopping Gobert. So right now it's early. So right now, this is tentative, but so far I like it. Point guard, we're going down. You know where we're going. We're going to Detroit. We're going to Cunningham. 3,600, but watch this. He was on a minutes limit. He played 19 minutes, but he took 8 shots. That's all you need. It's 3,600. Give me 22 fantasy points. You go back home. I'm good. 19 minutes. He probably played a few more minutes today. He's going to take his shots. He's the number 1 draft pick. He took 5 threes. He's going to hit a few. He's still getting rebounds, assists, a block. 14.75 fantasy points in his first game. Coming off an injury, that's not as bad as you think. He could give me 8 more fantasy points on top of this today for 3,600. And that's Detroit. Like, who's going to really take shots away from him? Jeremy Grant. Alright, we're going out forward. We're going to a man that is 6th man of the year. Carmelo. Carmelo has been coming into these games like a bat out of hell. And he's averaging 28 fantasy points right now, coming off the bench. That's elite. We're not going to go into his numbers. We know what Carmelo's been doing. And utility, if Bam doesn't play, I'm going to Butler. Butler's averaging 50 fantasy points and nobody's talking about him. All people say is, I'm not rostering him. Why would you not roster somebody that's cheaper than the people that you pick and give out and produces more fantasy points? That must mean you're retarded or you're not paying attention. A lot of people that make DFS content don't even watch the games. They just look at the numbers. They have no idea what's going on. Jimmy Butler is one of the most reliable and productive players in the NBA right now this season. Why would you not want to play him? 9,100 for Butler is amazing. 9,100 with Butler with no Adebayo, he's the best player in the slate. However, we're waiting on news, but that's gonna be the soldiers who taking the war. All right. Let's go to FanDuel. Okay. Keep in mind we're waiting on news. Luka had a decent game his last game, but it still wasn't a Luka game. He's 10,500. That means you need like fantasy points. 35 minutes, 23 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 block, 1 steal, 50 fantasy points against Sacramento. So if you have 50 fantasy points against Sacramento, how many fantasy points do you think you're going to have against Miami? Okay, exactly. We're going to scroll a little bit down. We're picking up Donovan Mitchell. We're not paying 10-4 for Luka to give us 50 fantasy points. I'm looking for a Sacramento-Utah game to be very close. So I'm going to come back with De'Aaron Fox. If Bam is out, if Bam is out, I'm locking in Butler. If Bam is in, I might come off of Butler at this price, 10K. But if Bam is out, I'm keeping Butler. If Bam is out, I'm pairing Butler with Hero. Okay, that's the real Miami Big Three. The real Miami Big Three is Bam, Butler, Hero. Don't let the fact that Hero comes off the bench fool you. Hero's averaging 35 fantasy points. Small forward. We're going to pay down to make some space. We're picking up Connaughton again. Small forward, that's so disgusting. I'm going down. I'm paying down. This man has to start. If this man doesn't start, I'm not picking him up. Thanasis, you better not do no foolishness with your 3 points and your 2 rebounds in 30 minutes. And if your brother doesn't start, you better drop 40 fantasy points. Thanasis right now, I'm playing him if he starts. And that's a real... I don't know, man. He makes me nervous. Daniel Theis is supposed to be questionable also. If Daniel Theis isn't playing, this man is a lock. Sengun, he's a lock. You heard what I said? Master lock. If Daniel Theis does not play, you play Alperen, Sengun, and lock it in. And do I have to show you why? Alright, I'll show you why. I know some of you guys like metrics. He's playing 18, 17, 19, 23, 20, 14 minutes. I'm not going to go through all the stats. Give me 27, 15, 28, 14, 28, 27 off the bench in 18 to 20 minutes. You know what that means? That means that he's a more than 1 point per minute fantasy player. That's what that means. No dice, you play him. If he starts, you lock him. At center, I'm going to the guy that I said before. Going to Valanciunas. If Ayton is out, I'm locking in Valanciunas. If Ayton is in, I'll consider Gobert, because Gobert will have an easier path. I'm not saying that Ayton is some type of Mutombo, but Ayton is a big body. So, small forward. The rest of small forward is disgusting. If Giannis doesn't play, we play Jordan Nwora. If Giannis plays, we don't play Jordan Nwora. If Giannis plays, you might. If Ayton doesn't play, you play Jay Crowder. If Ayton plays, you still play Jay Crowder. You don't go under Jay Crowder though. If you go under Jay Crowder, you're looking for an L. And don't blame me. Okay, we're gonna super draft, and this is already done. And I like doing super draft last because it always helps me. It helps me figure out what to do. So I had one. I did make one already, but it wasn't finalized. But after doing DraftKings and Super Draft, DraftKings and FanDuel, it helped me figure out what to do next. So this is what we're gonna do. If everybody's out, if Theis is out, we're playing Sengun at center, 1.95. That's a smash spot. If Giannis doesn't play, I don't care if he starts. If Giannis doesn't play, we're playing Giannis at the 2 multiplier. LeBron is still LeBron, averaging almost 50 fantasy points at a 1.15 multiplier. Butler, if Bam is out, we're playing him 1.2 multiplier. He's averaging 50 fantasy points. Chris Paul, 1.3 multiplier. He can give you 35 fantasy points, or he can give you 55 fantasy points. He's averaging 40 fantasy points. Tyler Hero, no Bam. They'll need more of his scoring. 1.5 multiplier. Might be one of the best plays on Super Draft today. If Bam Adebayo does not play, we're playing Tyler Hero. Donovan Mitchell, I'm looking for a close game between Sacramento and Utah. He's averaging 40 fantasy points, 1.2 multiplier. Donovan Mitchell likes to show out against other ball handling guards like he did with the guy in Denver. What's his name? Murray and Fox. So he likes to get these little showdowns and go tit for tat. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for him to go tit for tat with De'Aaron Fox. Well, listen, thank you for your time. That's the end of the video. Wish we could do this longer, but we covered all our bases. It's going to be a tricky slate. Don't let the 5 games fool you. Think outside the box. If it's an easy play, you can't just pop in easy plays anymore. You're still going to catch an L. You got to get creative. You got to think game theory. How is this game going to go? You know what I'm saying? You got to use that to your advantage. And I really appreciate you guys. If you're new, thumbs up. Hit the bell. Subscribe. We make NBA videos every day. I think that's it. Any questions, any comments, throw it in the chat. Keep it positive. You want to ask me anything in private? Instagram's linked. Twitter's linked. I'm still confused over last night, but what you gonna do? That just makes me upset. Makes me want to print money tonight. That's what we're going to do. Alright, boys and girls. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good luck. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao.